Welcome back to the Crypto World channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and this is just going to be a quick Ethereum update today because I'll just be giving you guys my next Ethereum price targets and some really important levels to pay attention to, and also potentially some brand new patterns that are currently forming in the Ethereum price. On top of all of that, in this video, I'll also be giving you guys a quick update on the massive amount of Ethereum that has been burned. As you can see, we're approaching $300 million worth of Ethereum that has been permanently deleted from the network. And also, I'll be updating you guys on the Ethereum funding rates and the crypto fear and greed index, because this really goes for Ethereum, not just Bitcoin. All of that and more in this video, so make sure you're watching all the way to the end, especially for you Ethereum holders out there. But just before we jump into it, make sure to drop a like on the video down below, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so that you're not missing out on any of these future videos. I try and provide valuable information in every one of these updates, and I post these updates every day here on the channel, and obviously it's completely free to subscribe to this channel down below, and it only takes a couple seconds out of your day, and honestly I really do appreciate it, and it seriously helps out the channel so much. But with all of that out of the way, let's get straight into what this video is about. So right here, we're on the Ethereum to US dollar chart on the 4-hour time frame, and as you can see, just in the immediate short term, Ethereum is in a small bearish trend. And quickly zooming into the 2-hour time frame and just talking about what I said in yesterday's video. Once again, I filmed yesterday's video right around here when Ethereum was just starting to drop to the downside, and I'll let you guys know that an important level that I am paying attention to for just some short-term support is coming in at pretty much exactly 3,130. And as you can see, the Ethereum price came down to exactly 3,130 and then saw an immediate bounce from that exact level. But then once again, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, I only expect just some short-term support at that level. Really, the main support level that I am paying attention to for Ethereum is at this red price range just here, and that is starting at around $3,000 and going down towards 2.9k. And that's because if you're zooming back out to the 4-hour time frame, just zooming out once again, as you can see, we actually have found support 3 times along that exact price range previously over the past couple of weeks. So obviously this has been confirmed as major support for the Ethereum price. So I do continue to expect some supports coming in for Ethereum at that price range just there. The last 3 times I have bought Ethereum once again at those levels, and I've immediately made profits ever since those buys. So for those of you that were following the channel over the past few weeks, once again, you've done very well on Ethereum during this range just here. Now keep in mind as well that just because this has happened before, it doesn't mean it's definitely going to happen again. So keep that in mind as well. And even if we do see a premature bounce just here, that could also lead into a head and shoulders pattern. As you can see just here, we've already seen the left shoulder, we've seen the head. Right now, we're just waiting on some sort of right shoulder. So obviously this pattern is not confirmed just yet. I'm just letting you guys know that this is a pattern that is potentially forming if we do see a bounce sometime soon at these levels. So really we need to bounce at around 3.1k approximately. And if we bounce up towards around 3.2k and then come back down, once again, that would complete this head and shoulders pattern. So I want to make it extra clear that this pattern is not confirmed just yet. We need to see a right shoulder form and then a break of this neckline, which by the way, this neckline is coming in at around 3.1k. And if that does end up playing out just there, then the technical price target for this head and shoulders pattern is coming in at around 2.9k, which is of course the bottom of this range of support just here. And just zooming out and bringing out the Fibonacci retracement tool from this low at around 1700 up to the recent high at almost 3.4k. As you can see, we initially have the 23.6% Fibonacci level coming in at around $3,000. So once again, that is a major support level that I'm paying attention to in the short term. But if we start breaking below this important range just here, what are some other important levels to pay attention to in case that happens? Because of course we need to be prepared for anything in these markets. So if we do break below that important range just there, we initially have the 38.2% Fibonacci level coming in at just above 2.7k. So I would expect a bit of short-term support at that range if we do break these initial support levels first. Obviously anything below 2.7k, we have the 50% level just here at around 2,500, and anything below that we have the most important Fibonacci level, the golden pocket, starting at around 2.3k approximately. Just above 2.3k is our major level of support just there. And also what's interesting about that level is we've previously found huge resistance at almost that exact level just there. So once again, just above 2.3k. Now I want to mention that I don't actually see Ethereum going that low unless Bitcoin sees a major breakdown, because of course Bitcoin and Ethereum are pretty correlated. So really we would need to see Bitcoin have a major break to the downside, potentially towards those lower $40,000 prices, before we can really expect these prices at around 2.3 to 2.4 thousand once again. But even in a full bearish scenario, once again, they would make for some amazing buying opportunities for the longer term, because of course in the long term Ethereum is still very bullish. It's just that obviously in the short term, we do go through bullish and bearish phases. And right now we are finding some major resistance at around 3.3K approximately. So we don't really flip super bullish until we can actually start breaking above that resistance at around 3.3K. And zooming out to the daily time frame, as you can see just here, once again, we're finding huge resistance at around 3.3 to 3.4 thousand US dollars. Now this could totally play out like a bull flag if we do break this resistance. And in fact, that would be the most bullish scenario if we do break this resistance. And by the way, if we do break the resistance, what we need to see is definitely a daily close above that resistance, because so far we have not really seen a massive daily close out of this price range just yet. So once again, a daily close above around 3.4K, but also if we can see a major spike in the volume and preferably a retest of those levels to confirm those levels as supports before we head higher. Once again, those are all of the major confirmation methods that I use in the charts just here. And you won't believe the price target if we actually break above that resistance just there, if this does play out as a bull flag once again, because a bull flag is simply the middle of a major move. So for example, we have the flagpole just here starting at around 1700 US dollars. And if you take this AB line to the CD price target is how you actually determine the price target for a bull flag. As you can see, that gives us a price target of around $4,500 US dollars per Ethereum. So from the current price, that is around a 46% gain to the upside. And from the point of the breakout just here at around 3.4K, that is around a 34% gain for Ethereum. So definitely a major move to the upside, but we also have to consider some other areas of resistance for Ethereum as well. As you can see, we've got the golden pocket also starting at around 3.3 to 3.4 thousand. So seriously, this is really important for Ethereum to break above in order to flip bullish again over the next few weeks. If we cannot get above this level sometime soon, preferably within the next 1 month, then it is quite likely, if we do not see that break once again of that resistance, it is likely that we're going to see some more bearish price action in the short to mid-term, talking about over the next few weeks and potentially over the next 1 to 2 months or so before we start seeing some more bullish price action. So I definitely want to make it clear that that is the level to break, around 3.4K, because that would mean that Ethereum is finally getting out of that golden pocket range just there. And then we have the 78.6% Fibonacci level coming in at around 3.8K. So that could provide a bit of short-term resistance for Ethereum, but anything above that, the all-time high is really the last major level of resistance to the upside before we see that price target at around 4.5K. And by the way, the all-time high is coming in at around 4.4K. So those are really the important levels that I am paying attention to for Ethereum right now. And of course, the next major trend on the daily time frame will be determined after we either break this massive resistance just here or the massive support at around 2.9K to 3,000. And the subscribers on this channel would already know about this information, but for the brand new viewers on the channel, I'm actually running an official trading team in the World Series of Trading. This is a trading competition that comes around once a year. It's kind of like the Trading Olympics. And as you can see, so far our team has 38 team members. And if the Crypto World team places within the top 10 teams in this competition, then simply by being a member of our team, you actually get a share in the prize money. And if you're wondering what the prize money is for the new viewers on the channel, the prize pool for the teams in this competition, the maximum prize pool is 6 million US dollars. So once again, just by being a member in our team, if our team places well in this competition, you can get a share in that prize pool. And you'll find a link to this page where you can join my team in the description down below. And also something brand new that is actually exclusive for this channel. If you actually join my Crypto World team before the 4th of September, then you can actually get up to 3,650 US dollars worth of bonuses simply just by joining my team in this competition and following some simple tasks, which I will link in the description down below. So once again, you'll find this link in the description down below alongside all of the other information to do with this competition and getting those extra free bonuses. Now, one fundamental factor for Ethereum that is extremely bullish, and it still makes me bullish in the long term for Ethereum, is the EIP 1559 upgrade that we saw a few weeks back now. I've covered this in much more detail in previous Ethereum videos. So for the brand new viewers on the channel, if you want to know exactly what this is, definitely go on my channel and check out some of my other Ethereum videos mentioning EIP 1559 in the title. You'll find a more detailed description on what this actually is. But yeah, just as a quick update, ever since that upgrade a few weeks back, once again, we've seen over 92,000 Ethereum completely destroyed forever from the Ethereum network. So we're actually approaching nearly 100,000 Ethereum getting permanently destroyed in only about 3 weeks. So pretty much every single month, we're going to see over 100,000 Ethereum being deleted deleted from the Ethereum network, which is of course very bullish on the price of Ethereum long term, because this is taking away from the supply of Ethereum. This is reducing Ethereum's inflation rate, and it's reducing the selling pressure on Ethereum, because of course the group of people that are the biggest sellers of Ethereum are the Ethereum miners. And so all of this Ethereum is accumulated from the fees on the Ethereum network. So previously this would have gone to the Ethereum miners, the people mining Ethereum, and previously this would have just been sold back onto the market, creating an extra selling pressure. But now that all of these Ethereum fees are getting burned, that is reducing the Ethereum miners' income, which is once again reducing the selling pressure for Ethereum overall. And just quickly updating you guys on the Ethereum funding rates just here, as you can see, they are pretty neutral at the moment. They aren't overly bullish or overly bearish. We are seeing some slight bearish funding rates on a couple of these exchanges just here, probably a little bit more bearish than bullish. But as you can see, just on this one exchange, we are seeing a couple bullish funding rates. And once again, for the brand new viewers on the channel that want a deeper explanation on what these funding rates actually are, definitely check out a couple of my recent videos on this channel, because I go into more detail explaining exactly what these funding rates mean for the Ethereum price. But basically, to completely summarize what they mean, the more positive they are, the more bearish they are, and the more negative the funding rates are, the more bullish they are. Because basically, the more negative that they are means the more short positions are active on the market. And of course, when those short positions close, they need to buy back into the underlying assets. And then the more positive that these funding rates are, that means the more long positions are currently active on the underlying asset. And of course, when you're closing a long position, you have to sell the underlying asset. So in this case, Ethereum, for example. And over the past few days, some of these altcoin funding rates were getting extremely bearish. We were seeing some really high funding rates in a lot of these altcoins, but right now they have reduced to the downside with some of the bearish price action that's happened recently over the past 1 to 2 days. So that's actually been a really healthy thing for the overall crypto market, because once again, this is reducing a lot of those over leveraged long positions and bringing a little bit more balance to the overall crypto market, which is always a good thing. And checking out the crypto fear and greed index. Now, this does have a Bitcoin symbol here, but this is really used for the overall crypto market to give us the general sentiment of the overall crypto market. And as you can see just here, we're still sitting in a greed signal, which is technically speaking slightly more bearish than it is bullish, but this is actually better. We are heading in the right direction compared to yesterday. As you can see, yesterday we were in an extreme greed signal, which is of course very bearish, because anytime we're sitting in extreme greed, that's how you know that we are just about to experience some more bearish price action. And then the exact opposite, anytime we're sitting in fear, that's how you know we are about to experience some bullish price action. So as you can see, about a month ago, we were sitting in fear as the Ethereum price was all the way down here at around 17 to 1800 US dollars. And I was letting you guys know on the channel down there that this is actually an amazing buying opportunity. I was also letting you guys know about this huge W pattern before it even formed. So for those of you that were on the channel all the way back here in around June, July, congratulations for those of you that did actually watch my videos once again. But right now, the fact that we are in these greed signals, that's just kind of a sign to be cautious of the current price action, because of course we can totally keep heading higher. I don't want to say that that is impossible, because of course it is not impossible, but usually, just generally speaking, when we experience these extreme greed signals, that is how we know that we are time for a little bit more of a cool off in the price of Ethereum. And don't forget that I give you guys these extra updates throughout the day over on my Twitter. So just here, for example, I gave you guys this Ethereum update with this brand new price target in play. So if you want to stay up to date in these markets at all times, definitely check out my Twitter. The link to my Twitter will be in the description down below and also in the pinned comments. But anyway, that's just about everything I have to say for this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to leave a like on the video down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on for more videos like this one. Once again, I post these videos every single day here on the channel to keep you guys updated at all times in these markets. And so if you could just spend a couple seconds out of your day to click like and subscribe, I seriously do appreciate all of the support. But anyway, that's really everything I have to say for this video. Once again, I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.